Welcome back to my channel, guys. Oh, zero of you guys. I can't wait to talk about how much I fucking hate the American government. I hate America, but I also love America. I love what the American population is capable of doing, and I hate what we're doing. It's like the most retarded groups of people are vocalizing everything. Like, we're gonna go on media and we're gonna go rage bait everybody into thinking, oh yeah, we hate the left, we hate the faggots, we hate the retards, and we really love Adolf Hitler for some reason. And it's like, let's blame the Jews on everything we can, dude. Everything. And let's not actually pretend like the issues have to do with anything else. And it's like, oh yeah, but the issues are billionaires. Same thing. No, they're not, dude. Most billionaires aren't Jewish. They're like Christian or fucking Muslim or whatever the fuck. But like, you can go ahead and keep blaming them doing nothing for the world, you fucking useless cunts. But like, it's whatever. America themselves have never been a great nation either. At least government-wise, like economically, and the people here are great. We believe in freedom of expression and freedom of speech until the dumbass Donald Trump chose to come on live and say, I don't like when people make fun of me. It upsets me. Like, shut the fuck up. You're the president, retard. Like, man up to what you're doing in the political state. You act like a dipshit, and you get surprised that people treat you like a dipshit. Like, the press is treating me negatively. You know why they're doing that, by the way? Because you keep doing retarded shit. It's not that complicated. If you went out there and said, hey, I think what Israel doing to Palestine is unethical, and they should stop it, and we're going to cut funding and make sure they don't do it so they can stop, and they can maybe talk and negotiate to a peace thing, but we can't. You know why we can't? Because Israel has nuclear weapons. And guess what, GOAT? Guess what, GOAT said, I don't want them to have nuclear weapons. JFK. You know why he got assassinated, by the way? Because Lee Harvey Oswald got bored one day and chose to kill the dude? Does that make any fucking sense, dude? No. But he didn't want Israel to have nuclear weapons because he said that would add a point of conflict in the Middle East, and he wanted peace. So what did he do? What did Israel do to this? They fucking shot JFK. You're like, oh, you're fucking batshit crazy. The dude who killed Lee Harvey Oswald was a Jewish American who had connections to Israel. Out of all the people in Dallas, everybody, all the Christians, because that's most of the population, it just so happened to be a fucking Jew who had connections to Israel? Are you fucking kidding me? That just happens to be the case? Like, it's insane, dude. And how was our last good president? We can start going down the list of saying all the bad things, but I'm just gonna pick the last couple, our last few. Donald Trump is a rapist, fucking pedophile who went on live TV and flexed that he saw little naked girls and just said that to people like that's okay. We had Joe Biden, who was just like not a great, he was a decent guy, just not a lot went on. He didn't do very much, and he was just way too old. Obama bombed kids in Syria. Bush and Bush Sr. basically did the exact same thing. They just attacked the Middle East for way too long instead of got out of there. And then, who is that? Clinton? Epstein, dude. I don't have to explain that one, dude. It's just so bad. And it's like the American people, we know the issues. We just don't do anything about it. The government is fucking us. We have them in power. Why do we have them in power? Because they're doing the best for us. Just fucking win. Almost everything they're doing is to fuck the average person, make sure the rich can stay in power, and they don't care about the bottom middle class anymore. Our drug rates have just been going up every year because we just don't give a fuck. They aren't doing anything with rehab. They don't want people to have a better life by adding high-speed rail everywhere. They don't want that for the American people because we have rich companies like Ford, Chevrolet, and other American car manufacturers who benefit from us having this shitty-ass infrastructure everywhere. Hey, I want to go to New York City. I live in, like, let's say Texas. How much is that gonna cost me? Like $300 there and back. Or I could take a fucking train and go there, right? And that would be like $100 there and back, probably less. Or I could take my car, spend 24 hours driving there, and then spend hundreds of dollars on gas. Like, it's so retarded. Like, dude, I'm sorry. The American people are being used and fucked We're being used by Israel. We're being used by our governments. We're being used by the billionaires. Nobody here is here to save us. We have to save ourselves. And we have a lot more power than they do. But we just don't see that. Have you watched the movie Ants or like Bugs Life? It's the same fucking thing. We have the power hungry little fucking goblins sucking on everybody because they are allowed to. And then when we say, stop it, they go like, what's this? This is capitalism. No, the fuck is not. Capitalism, at least the way I've always thought about it, was that you make money, you keep the money, you can do companies, business, and whatever, right? What we have is oligarchies that are in the government that are paying for government politicians to do what they say because God forbid any politician has the balls to be like, I want to do this for the people. We have none of that anymore. We have a bunch of fucking goblins, fucking pieces of shit everywhere we go. And it's like, we're not going to get better. Immigration is just going to keep getting worse. Our education is dropping, I feel like, a little bit. We have a religion and education in the same room. Like, that doesn't fucking work. One is belief, the other one is like, so you can teach. You shouldn't force religion. It's like, oh, we came to America for freedom of religion. Let's just force Christianity on everybody. If you're going to teach religion, teach all of them. Don't just teach Christianity. Teach all of them equally. But we're not a nation built on our principles. We don't care about principles. We don't care about our history anymore. We don't care about anything. The only thing America cares about is money, how to make more money, how to pay the middle class less, how to use the middle class more, and how to make sure that the lower class stays the lower class for the entire life. And I feel like we just need to stand up. We need to vote for the right people. Maybe go to fucking war with our own country because at this rate we might have to. Donald Trump is trying to like do a civil war. We got the media doing nothing. They're just saying, the left and the right are evil and they want to hurt each other. And then everyone's like, yeah, fuck the left and the right. Like, you fucking dipshit. You have no logical reasoning, dude. I just really hate everything about the political climate of the world. We don't have enough change. We don't have enough money into education, research, and development. We have all our money into Israel military, and that's it. And it's so funny, by the way, what the Israeli government is doing. We give them like $5 billion. They take 200 million of that, to like 500 million of that, and they give it to our politicians to make sure our politicians give them more money. It's like, fuck you. And guys, that's all I gotta say in the video.